Hello, I'm Barbara Ballachey, and I'm very pleased to be having an exhibit of my paintings at the Bluerock Gallery in Black Diamond. The show consists of some paintings that are pretty evidently landscape, some that are a group that I've been working on of logs in the creek. I've ridden over these logs, I've walked over them, I've jumped over them skating when I was a kid. They get washed down every year in the spring floods. This incredible array of tones and colors and shapes, and then the metaphor of these trees that were once alive. And then just rocks in various ways of approaching them. Every rock you look at is like an amazing surface and color, even the very smooth, simple, plain ones. I mean, if you really look at them, and then the light on them, and then you get rocks in water. They're a challenge, and I'm just playing with that. I've always been fascinated. I remember seeing the snow patterns on the mountains, the way that strong white shape against all this other stuff. I always wanted to paint. I can remember being really little and wanting to paint. And in the summer at the ranch, I used to go hide somewhere with my little sketchbook. And it was always absolutely important to me. For me, painting is about that bigness, about that moreness. It's not really trying to express myself because, you can't help but be who you are. And the marks I make are my marks, the colors I pick. It's more about trying to really understand, see something, and give voice to that. Abstract is a really funny word. I think it's a really misunderstood word, but for me it's finding something in the landscape, not just self-expression, but seeing things that touch me in themselves, not just because of what they are. Cézanne talked about that. If you can paint the essence of an apple, if you can really make an apple and understand that, that's incredible. What I think art is about is helping people see better, understand better, know what they're seeing more. The input is always happening, the thinking, the involvement, and then the painting takes hours. It isn't a linear process for me. I've always, since the beginning, tried to start every painting slightly differently. It's kind of like a dance, with your color and your painting and your brushes. It's very instinctive, and for me I like to have a lot of paintings around because I'll be working on a color, mixing something that I want for one painting, and then this painting over here that I've been pondering will suddenly say, that color, that's what I need. Each painting is not its own thing. They're part of a group, a continuum. Every painting that I start, I do not know where it's going to go. And often if I think I know where it's going to go, it doesn't go there. There's the mind aspect and there's the intuitive aspect. Mind is very important, but it's very much, in a sense, after the fact. As to when they're finished, there's just a point where you don't feel you want to do anything else, where it's doing what it needs to do. I love all colors. I was thinking driving out today how much I've learned to love gray. And mixing is endlessly exciting. I mean, some days that's all I want to do is just mix color. What a gift it is to be able to paint. I feel extremely humble, extremely grateful, and there's a responsibility to try and use your abilities. I think anything that's interesting is valid. A little leaf. And whether you want to draw it or paint it or not, if you can take pleasure in the little moments in life, I mean, somebody that cuts your hair really well, or somebody that cooks, the interest in doing something with care and with quality, I think is really what the world needs. It doesn't matter what it is. It's really nice when you can feel that people are responding. One appreciates that. One appreciates the people that make the effort to look. Fundamentally, I paint because I love looking at the world. So I guess my hope is that some of that joy will come through. I do the paintings, but what everyone else brings to them is something else. Please come down to the Bluerock Gallery. It's a wonderful experience in many ways, and I would be really pleased to have anyone come and see my paintings.